Hi, my name is Pierre-Olivier and I am the Chief Digital and Marketing Officer at L'Oréal Vietnam. I love to shape my own team and build a roadmap like an entrepreneur and run the business like a startup. I identify the consumer shifts happening in the market and channel those insights in thought processes towards designing programs that help consumers and our business in a sustainable and scalable way. Social media and chat is so ingrained in the Vietnamese consumers. That's how conversational commerce started. It all started when we decided to run a health check of our responsiveness on our Facebook brand pages. We built communities who were engaging with us, however, we were not responsive to them. That's how we decided to put resources behind it. In terms of resource, we put one beauty advisor agent to start with, and the main intent being to drive advocacy, and from there, evolving to a combination of beauty agents and chatbots. We analyzed the consumer queries on our Facebook pages, and majority of them were related to the product or where to buy. Altogether, it means potential for e-commerce, right? Hence, we decided to find ways to make our Facebook pages and conversation transactional. When embarking on this journey with Lux, we actually chose Facebook as the very first online point of sales for our luxury divisions, since we did not yet open any online boutique or last mall stores at this point in time. In our initial setup, we decided to mobilize existing resources. For example, our beauty advisors from offline counters became chat agents to drive sales to the offline stores. We saw a massive peak from this channel. After 3 months, it was contributing to 10% of the brand national sales.
Once we had the above results, we scaled the solutions to a full-stack hybrid chatbot. We also developed a better ecosystem. Facebook introduced us to Haravan, our local enabler. We continuously learned through iteration on this model for over a year to make sure that we were running a well-oiled engine. When COVID-19 happened, our hair salons, drugstores, and luxury malls were shut down. We then accelerated and rolled out to 8 additional brands in this model in a span of 2 months. What we have seen is that skincare, luxury, and derma brands perform better. For setup, prices could vary across market, but in Vietnam, one could develop a simple chatbot at a relatively reasonable price. The website and the order management system setup is also quite straightforward.
Once we decided to do this, we've aimed to deliver the best by pushing the boundaries on design and control while receiving the best management support. This setup mobilized by all the internal functions at L'Oréal Vietnam up to the supply chain. We are operating D2C, direct-to-consumer model with our users. We leverage our own warehouse to fulfill orders. We develop the technology roadmap and design process monitoring with Haravan. Also, we need to develop new solutions to improve consumer experience and conversions. That's beyond pure players and SMEs. So we are not using a turnkey product, but building this in partnership with Haravan as our technology developer with the support from Facebook engineers.
Influencer commerce and live streaming is picking up, and it's contributing almost half of our conversational commerce sales. With Facebook, we started live shopping with one influencer first, and then we have expanded to many over time. And we plan to scale this even more in 2021. I believe this is the future, and it makes our digital transformation more inclusive by putting our offline beauty advisor at the center front. They are now equipped with social selling and community building skills that nurture relationships with our consumers. At the end of the day, conversational commerce and live shopping with influencers is all about trust. People are familiar with social media and their relatives, friends are there. With Messenger, you can see the picture of the buyer, see the product and demonstration even before you buy. A relationship develops between the buyer and the consumer, and you are not just selling a product, you are creating a personalized experience for the consumer. If I had to give you some tips, I would say start with a human interaction even before developing a chatbot. And you will understand why the consumer are reaching out and what are their needs. From there, you can assess the commercial potential. Start small with a website and order management system, and afterwards, you can develop and scale your plan. And finally, my last piece of advice will be that whether you leverage your agents or chatbot or even influencers, always make sure to stay genuine and personalized with your users. It will elevate the level of trust. And now, I wish you good luck in your journey of conversational commerce.